Welcome back to today's economic news, where we delve deep into the stories reshaping our world and, in many cases, rattling our wallets. I'm your host, John, and today we're unfolding a complex narrative that stretches across decades, borders, and ideologies. At the center of this swirling geopolitical storm is none other than the initiative by President Donald Trump to establish a board of peace in Gaza, inviting foreign countries to what some claim is a groundbreaking attempt at peace, while others see as a classic misstep in international diplomacy. Now, why should you care? And more importantly, why should you feel indignant? Well, let's start with the basics. This isn't just another news blurb about peace in the Middle East, a phrase that has, unfortunately, become so common that it's easy to let it slip by without a second glance. This board of peace might sound noble on the surface, but dig a bit deeper and you'll discover why it warrants your attention and perhaps your anger. Dive into context. Before we dissect today's developments, we need a short trip down memory lane. Remember back in the 1990s when the Oslo Accords were touted as the ultimate roadmap to peace? Those promises fell flat, marking just one instance in a series of failed negotiations between Israel and Palestine. Fast forward to 2020, and we find ourselves amidst another set of diplomatic maneuvers under Trump's administration following his controversial recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital in late 2017. This move was not an isolated decision, but a catalyst that redefined alliances in the Middle East, forming some and fracturing others. Now, with Trump's push for international collaboration through a board of peace, we see echoes of a long-standing pattern. External attempts to mediate a deeply complex situation that's far from simple to untangle. The idea seems new at first glance, but is it really so novel, or just a repackaging of past attempts that have either withered or exploded on the unforgiving political landscape? Evidence and analysis. Let's scrutinize the skeletal framework of this so-called peace initiative. Officially confirmed participants in this board include Jordan, Greece, Cyprus, Pakistan, Hungary, and India. Think about that for a second. 6 countries with unique interests and potentially conflicting agendas invited to mediate one of the world's longest-running territorial disputes. Imagine if you invited someone to mediate your household budget who didn't understand your expenses. Would you trust the outcome? Probably not. And now, for the kicker. On the list of potential invites are 6 more nations, countries like Canada, Turkey, and Egypt, among others. It's a classic case of too many cooks. Do these countries even understand the simmering issues at their core, or are they just here to further their own strategic objectives? Here's a thought-provoking question. Is this about peace, or is it about political grandstanding? In our next facet, the direct quotes from the players in this drama are particularly telling. According to the administration, the Board of Peace will play an essential role in fulfilling all 20 points of the president's plan. That's a bold statement. But without Palestinian voices taking an active leading role in their future, can the board genuinely provide the strategic oversight and accountability they claim to strive for? Let's not be naive. Involving all these foreign interests without satisfying local aspirations is like expecting a mango tree to bear apples. It's simply not going to work. Libertarian rant. So here we are, presented with another theatrical production under the guise of peace. This isn't a mere philosophical debate. This is about the ongoing misallocation of our taxpayer dollars into foreign initiatives that, more often than not, yield minimal direct benefits for Americans. Let's face it, the specter of inflation rises whenever public funds are funneled into adventures abroad, notorious for ending in financial black holes. Government inefficiency is rampant, illustrated once more as these operations often achieve no resolution, but instead exacerbate the problem they claim to solve. And what are the liberties of the Palestinian people, who find themselves overshadowed by this smokescreen of international collaboration? If liberty means anything, it's self-determination, control over one's own destiny. This board, by overshadowing local aspirations and dynamics, perpetuates a subtle theft of that liberty. Outro and CTA. To wrap it all up, this latest development in the Middle Eastern peace saga casts more smoke than light, typifying the frustrating spectacle of geopolitical chess where the pawns, the people of Gaza, continue to bear the brunt. If you're fed up with paying the price for governmental blunders that neither resolve conflicts, nor respect your financial sacrifice, then it's time to take a stand. Subscribe now, engage with us, and let's demand better accountability from those who claim to manage international peace. Until next time, I'm John, urging you to stay informed and vigilant.